Hey, folks, how are you all doing? Now, thank you very much for tuning in to this quick live stream. And if you're watching on the replay on YouTube or Facebook, thank you so much. Today, I want to talk to you about Grow Live 2021 and more importantly, how you can speak at the event. So, if you don't know, my name's Gary Jones and I'm the founder of Grow Live. Grow Live is a 3-day event happening between the 15th and the 17th of September this year, so 2021. And we have 3 key principles we want you to learn, we want you to explore, and we want you to network. Now, we do this by giving you opportunities to hear some really cool keynote speakers, to get involved with workshops, live sessions, questions and sessions, as well as networking opportunities throughout the 3 days. We have over 40 speakers available, over 40 speakers availability in terms of slots. And this is why we're live, because one of the big questions I get asked is, how can I speak at Grow Live? How can I speak at Grow Live? And if you've been part of a previous Grow Live, please let us know in the comments. I can see some people are tuning in who have spoke at Grow Live in 2020. So as in Chris Dawes, we have our host, one of our hosts for this year, Keith Blakemore Noble. He's going to be joining us as a host for one of the days, plus also he spoke at last year's event. And to kind of give you a bit of an idea, last year's event was a brilliant kickstarting, really cool event because we had 28 speakers over the 2 days. So we've extended it by a day this year. It's quite big. We extended by a day. So last year, 2 days. And we had people talking about all different types of topics. We had people talking about mindset, talking about fitness, talking about business processes, selling, marketing, health, fitness, nutrition, so much. And we enjoyed it so much that we're going to do it again. So, as I said, 2021's event kicks off on the 15th of September and runs through to the 17th. So it runs for the 3 days. There's 3 different types of things that people can get involved with as a speaker. You can do a keynote speech. You can do a live workshop. You can do a questions and answer session. Or you can be involved in the background, maybe presenting, maybe doing some organizing and that kind of stuff. Today, I want to talk about the speaking opportunities because what we want to do is we want to showcase your skills. You're the expert in your field. Your skills and your experiences and the lessons that you've learned along the way is what we want to share. So what we want to do for Grow Live 2020 is we're going to be bringing the best of the guests that have been on the Grow Show. So if you've been part of one of my podcasts, the Grow Show or the Mini Grow Show, then you're eligible to speak at Grow Live. So that's step 1. Step 1 is if you haven't been on one of my podcasts, then you need to. You need to get onto one of my podcasts to become part of Grow Live 2021 or be part of the application process for Grow Live 2021. You see, we're going to have over 120 people who are now applicable to be part of Grow Live 2021. Last year, we only had 30 or 40. Luckily, they all suggested I was able to fit them all in. This year, I've got over 120 people who could talk at Grow Live based on the fact that they've been a guest on one of my podcasts. Now, these are all people who I know, like, and trust, and I can't wait to share their message again. So, as I said before, they can apply to speak. Now, the applications for speaking at Grow Live, key date, put it down in your diary, 3rd is the 3rd of May. So on the 3rd of May, all of the people who have been part of one of my podcasts, who have spoken at a previous Grow Live, or scheduled in to be on one of the podcasts, will get an email from me or a message from me saying, for instance, I see Chris is here. So Chris Ramsbottom, again, another guest on who spoke at Grow Live 2020, or Chris Dawes or Keith, will get an email to say, guys, girls, applications are now open. They'll get a Google document that they can fill out, which will ask them the basic details of what they want to talk about at Grow Live 2021. These are things like the title, the description of what they're going to be talking about. If they'd like to do a keynote, if they'd like to do a questions and answer session, a live workshop, what they'd be part of. Hey, if they want to run a networking event, whatever they want to do, they'll get to be able to put on this Google document. Remember, the only people who will get this Google document who will be eligible to speak and grow live is if you've been part of one of my podcasts before. So if you haven't been part of the podcast before, I'm going to say no to you straight away. So if you do want to speak and get into that stage, you need to get in touch with me today. So 3rd of May, everyone will get an email to say the Google Docs will be available and fill them out. So between now and the 3rd of May, if you want to start thinking about what you want to talk about at Grow Live 2021, please do. It's your time to prepare and plan for it, because once I get all the applications in, I'm going to go through them and I'm going to build the best 3-day event that I can. Then I'm going to pass it to my 3 hosts, who are Duncan Price, Wayne Trice, and Keith Blakemore-Noble. And we are then going to decide on the running order and make sure that all the sessions flow really well. We've got 6 weeks to do that, because then I'm going to start letting everybody know who's part of Grow Live 2021 in around the mid-June time, start of June, mid-June. And then on the 1st of July, we are going to announce all of our speakers, and what they're going to be talking about. We are going to have a big kick-ass party on the 1st of July. It's going to be mega. And the beauty is that because we're going to have all the titles, all the descriptions, I can tell you that this person is going to be talking about this at this time. That way you can place it in your diary, or the guests can place it in their diary to make sure that they are available for the sessions that they want to come to. It's great. So, key dates, 3rd of May, applications are open. 1st of July, we really go live and we announce all of the speakers on social. Then on the 30th of July, tickets go live. Tickets go live for Grow Live 2021, and they are £49 early bird, and that's only open for 4 days. Come the 3rd of August, the price goes up to £99. So today, I wanted to do a live to tell you how you can speak at Grow Live. And there's 3 things and 3 dates you need to know. 1, if you haven't been part of the Grow Show or the Mini Grow Show or one of my other podcasts, you can't speak at Grow Live. If you haven't been part of one of those, you can't speak at Grow Live 2021. So if you want to speak at Grow Live 2021, get in touch with me today or in the next week. I need to get you booked in for a show. Number 2, the 3rd of July, 3rd of May even, the application process goes live, and all of the previous guests will get an email to say that here's a Google Doc, fill it out. So between now and the 3rd of May, start thinking about your idea. Start thinking about what you want to do. And little tip, remember, I've spoken to every single one of these people. My big tip to you is to work on an idea that you can share, not just at Grow Live 2021, but everywhere else. Remember, the content is in here for you. So you can place this content in videos, blogs, talks, and really make the most of it. And for some people, you'd already have the content. You're already going to have the content within you, so you can start sharing it. So, 3rd of May, applications go out. I will then send a Google Doc out to everybody who is eligible to speak. Then get your application in as soon as possible. Get it in as soon as possible. That way I've got more time to put you in the running order. Once I've got everybody's application in, or mid-June comes in, I think it's the 10th of June comes, I'm going to close the applications, and then I'm going to announce it all on the 1st of July once myself and the hosts have seen and created a running order that is fit for kings and queens. As I said before, Grow Live 2021 wants you to learn, explore, and network. And that's what we're doing. And I'm going to be the person who's going to be bringing all of these cool people together for you to come to. Tickets start at £99, launches on the 30th of July. If you have any questions, put them into the chat. Put them into the comments wherever you're watching. Because please, let me kind of understand how you're feeling. Are you excited? Do you want to kind of speak at the event? Now, Chris put comments into the chat here. Have you set a theme for the event? No, I haven't. The reason being is because each day, so the event runs over 3 days, and each day split into 3 different sessions, and each session will be themed. So we will have a theme, a session for spirituality, potentially, mindset, potentially, health and fitness, potentially, business, sales, marketing, potentially. You get the idea. So each of them will be themed. And that's why I want to get the titles and descriptions of everybody first before I lay it out. But my grand plan is that if, let's say I was an attendee for Grow Live 2021 and I wanted to really understand and get better at marketing, I know that session 1 between 9 and 11 o'clock on the first day, the session between 1 and 3 o'clock on the second day, and the session between 3 and 5 on the third day, for instance, they're the 3 key sessions I need to target. And that's how I'll get better at marketing and sales. So that's kind of where the theme sessions come in. So Chris, no, there's no set theme for the whole of the event because each session is going to be themed. I hope that answers your question. I've also got Keith saying that Grow Live 2021 is shaping up to be even bigger and better, and it is. It really, really is. We're putting a lot of time and effort in. Hell, I'm being coached from an events professional about Grow Live and making the most of it, not only from my point of view as an organizer point of view, but also as a guest point of view. And we are going to be giving value every step of the way. £49 is how much it costs to get a ticket to Grow Live when they go live on the 30th of July. This coach has said that it's far too low. It should be doubled at least for next year. Honestly, the amount of value the speakers we're getting in are going to be crazy. You need to be part of it. If there's any more questions, put them into the chat. I will check out the comments a bit after this live, and it will be available on YouTube and Facebook, and hell, I'll throw a link onto it on Twitter and YouTube for the people who are watching us live. But the big thing is, Grow Live 2021 is here. We're going to be helping people learn, explore, and network. 3 key principles. And for me, I want to give you the best quality of speakers all the way through the event. So if you want to be part of it, get in touch with me and become part of one of my podcasts if you haven't already. Start thinking about your idea, title, description of what you're going to be talking about. And then when the 3rd of May comes round, let's have a chat. Fill out the Google Doc. Really think about what idea you want to share with people, and let's make it happen. I'll get you on stage. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm going to leave it there. It's been 13 minutes that I'm going to be doing it. If you have got any questions, put them into the comments, put them into the chat, and I'll see you all later. Remember, Grow Live 2021. Use the hashtag Grow Live 2021 for all of the updates. See you all later, guys and girls. Take care. Cheers for joining us.